What is going on, guys? It's Wes, and today we are going to talk about this sassy lady named Blackfang. Then, if you don't believe me, you should go and try her. She's very sassy. You come and talk to her and she will tell you to go have some courage or wisdom and some charisma before you can talk to me. And if you are in that situation, then today we're gonna show you how to do all that pretty easy peasy. In any case, the Blackfang, the reason why most people want to get her to the trusted rapport level, it's because she's got one of the best ship in the game. This has been confirmed by everyone that plays the game for a long time. In any case, I am not going to go deep into how to get the ASTRAY because there's a lot of video about it on the internet, but I am going to show you how to get Blackfang to trusted the easy way. Now, this is a matter whether you want to go short term, long term, or semi long term in getting the ASTRAY. But the main thing is, the most important thing is to get Blackfang to trust it. That said, since we already here, if you must know how to get the ASTRAY, simply come to the Blackfang. Now, if you look on the map, on the sea map, and Blackfang then is around right here. So if you want to get to her as fast as possible, either you can travel to Tortoik or you can travel to East Lutura, one of the big major port, and then you can sail from there. And then once you get there to the Blackfang, do what you got to do, and eventually you come to a part where you got to get some quests done. But this is the guy, when you get everything done, and this is the guy you're gonna have to craft the ship from. So you're gonna see right here, these are all the materials and everything that you need to get the ship done. As you can see, I'm still missing a couple of them, but the most important thing, I already got the Blackfang to trust it, and that's the most important thing. All the other ones, they kind of time gated, so you have to do una tasks to actually get them done. So majority of them are like that. And then those materials, you just got to go farm for them, or you can just buy them. So it is a pretty easy. So this is the reason why I'm only most interested in showing you how to get Blackfang to trust it the easy way, because it's the trickiest part of the whole thing. In any case, I'll show you the guy you need to get to, but there's also a lady here that you have to buy one of the pieces from her, and she's selling you this piece. So if you go to special sales, she is selling this piece right here that you are going to need to get all this stuff done. I already got this, and it costs you about 300,000 pirate coin, which means you're gonna have to do a lot of island and do a lot of stuff to get the pirate coins, you know, and then you can buy those materials. In any case, getting Blackfang to even talk to you, like I already say, she's sassy. You're gonna have to do a little bit of grinding for some virtue stats. Now, how do you know how to get the virtue stat, and how do you know where you're at with the virtue stat? Just press on your character screen, and then you can see, go right here where it says skin and virtues, and you can see where you are at. I think she's got some threshold, like, you know, the first time she would talk to you when you are at the neutral, I think it requires 90 some stats for those. I don't remember, it's been a while. Like I said, it's going to take you a little bit of time before you can get to those stats. Now, the most important thing is make sure you get her to about 190 in all those stats, and I'm gonna show you a little dandy sheet that you can use to actually get this done. As you can see in my little dandy chart right here, you can make a screenshot of it, you know, take a copy of it, that way you can have it for reference. You can see, like, the first time things start getting rolling, trying to put her about 140, and then 190, 90, and then 160. Those are the requirements when you are about, you know, amicable level. And then that's when you start working and start getting your gifts together. Now, we are going to talk about the gifts, how you can get the gifts, and then what you should do. Now, in the bottom right here, I show you all the legendary gifts when you get to friendly. What is the legendary gift that you can give her to actually one-shot her to go straight to trusted? So what this chart explains right here, so when you get to friendly 1, so you get about 1,000 to 1,299 points. This is where you can one-shot her. Technically, it would behoove you to actually pull out your calculator and see which gift you can give her to put her at a certain level. That way you don't overshoot the thing, and then you don't miss out your chance. Because if you miss out your chance when you are at friendly 1, then you're gonna have to wait till you get to 260 in those courage and charisma stats before you actually can talk to her. That's the reason why we're trying to bypass all that. And I created this little chart right here, that way you can reference it and then see what you need to do. So if you are at friendly one and you are between 1,000 to 1,299 points, then you need 22 gifts of the same type. That means, for example, you will need like this gift, this legendary gift, that is Angler's Fishing Pole. I'm not saying this is the only one you can use, but you know, all of those legendary give you about 2,000 points. That way, you know exactly what you need to save in order for you to do that one shot thingy. So I say 22, that's if you are between this range, and then you can do 21, depends on the range. So you don't want to go past this range right here, because if you do, you're gonna get locked out. She won't talk to you until you get to 260 courage and charisma and stuff like that. That's why I say pull out your calculator. That way, you know, save enough gifts, you know what I mean? That way you can do this in one shot. Now, how do you get the gift? Now, there are many ways that you can get the gift, and then but I'm gonna show you some way to get the stats first. Now, to get the virtue start as fast as you can, one of the most important things, or one of the most popular things that people do, they go and grind them to those continents. All of these things right here, they give you some kind of stats, so you just got to go through them. This is which stats that you want. Normally when I do this, I'll do all of them that way because everything counts. So but you can just go and pick and choose which one you want to do. So every continent got those things. Now, another good way you can grind those stats, if you go to the guide and then just go to the codex and then just go up there and type whichever stats that you are interested in. So for instance, if I am interested in getting some courage, and then it will tell you right here, courage potion, and then you can go to it and just click on it, and it will tell you where to get those courage potion, what kind of quest you got to do and stuff like that. That's one other way that you can get those things. Other than that, you can just go to every continent and then just do the yellow quest. A lot of times those quests will give you some courage potion, charisma, wisdom, whatever. So you just got to just play the game and get those to the level that you want to get to. Now, what about gifts? How do you save those gifts? Now, one of the easiest way that I was able to get so many gifts of the same type is just to go to the shop. Now, when you go to the shop, you will see the weekly report. Here's, since I already got it for this week, I couldn't see it over there. So, but you can come here and you will see it. This right here, you can buy this for 120. That's going to show you right here. It would cost you 120 crystal. You can get crystal by using gold, or you can pay some real money for it, but you know, you do what you got to do. Now, in those legendary box, you can select the one that you want, and that way you can just accumulate as many as you can do. So it depends how many crystal that you want to spend and how much money you want to spend, that kind of stuff. But if you want to get 21, so you're going to have to do 5 every week, trying to buy 5 every week. So by the time you get 6 weeks, then you should be able to get all of them. That's if you want to go this route. Now, sometimes she sells the report in the shop, but those ones you cannot select exactly what you want. It's just random. So I normally don't do that. So I would drag, for instance, she's selling this one for 83 crystal. So if you buy this one, you won't get the option to actually select the one you want. It will give you whatever they want. So I don't like to do this one. That's why I do the weekly one, and then I go that way. Now, another way you can get legendary gift is go to the wandering merchant. So let me pull out the wandering merchant real quick, and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. I'm gonna bring this over here. Now, for the wandering merchant, every once in a while, one of those NPC will sell legendary gift. Now, it may not be the one that you're looking for, but at least eventually you will get one of the ones that you are looking for, especially if you set your notification for Annika. Annika, that is where I always got the Angler's Fishbowl. So basically that's where I always get mine from that. But you know, it can come to other places, depends on which gift that you are trying to save to give to her. Then, you know, you just make sure you set up that NPC notification. That way, when it comes around, then you'll know, and you go to that continent, and then you just go and buy it for silvers. So that's one of the easy and cheapest way to get some, but it takes a little bit longer compared to buying from the Rapport shop and stuff like that. So it's going to be one at a time, and it's going to take a while because you don't get legendary all the time from the wandering merchant. Now, another good way to get the decent amount of legendary gift is through the ARK pass. Now, whether you pay for it or free, you're still gonna get some of those. So if I check the achievements right here, and some of them, like for instance at level 10, I believe you can get this if you have the premium track, and then you also get this if you get the super premium. So, and then I remember sometime like this one gives you 2, and this one also gives you 2. So this is a lot of them. But you know, I think even in the free track, you know, at a certain level you would get some as well. So it's just a matter of, you know, whether you pay for stuff or not, or you know, or the free one is going to take you a little bit longer. But you know, you do what you got to do, whatever your wallet can handle, and that's what you got to do. So that's another way you can get some gift. And then there are some other way to get some gifts in the game. You know, there's some vendors that sell them. There's some of those merchant pirates on the sea, they sell them, so you can check them out. There's some videos about them online. Just check them out, and then if you can buy them for some pirate coins, and then you got to do what you got to do. In my experience, the best way I was able to get so many of them for at the very fast pace is going to the Mari shop, and then also through the ARK pass. And then that's why I was able to get at least 23 of the same one, and then I was able to do that one shot thing. But for you, you know, if you're free to play and you don't want to pay any crystal or whatsoever, so it's going to take you a little bit longer, but there's nothing wrong with that. Now that I show you how to get gifts, how to get the stats, now once you get all the requirements met and you go and see her, just give her the amount of gifts that based on your situation, and you will get her to trust it, and she'll give you the gifts that you need to get the ASTRAY. And now the only thing you might have left to do is just go to the Una task, and then make sure you complete those 2 quests that I'm about to show you. So the first one is She Drifts Sea Gifts. Then you got to do that for amount of day. Like for instance, for me personally, I've done it once, and then I pay some Una daily tasks to actually do it. I can actually finish it right away every time, so that way I don't have to go do the quest every day. So that's why I had to do it. But you know, you can buy those Una daily tasks from the shop. So I'm gonna show you in my inventory what that looks like. The Una task daily instant completion is this. You buy from the shop for about 1,180 crystal, and then it depends on how many you have and how many days it will take you to actually get her, so you can instant complete those quests and you should be good to go. I'm not saying you have to do this, but that's one way. But other than that, you can just go do the quest by yourself, and you know, just every day just go do it. It'll probably take you a little longer because, you know, if you have time you can do it. Now the rewards you get for completing that quest that I just showed you, let me go through it real quick and I'll look for it. Now, this is the other quest that you need to call pest control. So you got to finish this. And when you finish this, the reward that you get is those right here. You get this thing, you get some vitality potion, and then you also get the certificate of pirate, which is one of the items that you need to complete the ASTRAY ship. Now, as far as the pirate star ASTRAY, this is the one that you do sea drift, and then once you complete this, then you're gonna have those document right here. Let me show you the whole thing. You're gonna get this document right here, and that's gonna be part of the items that you need to actually, you know, craft the ASTRAY ship. So There's basically all you need to do to get the ASTRAY ship, and then the most important thing is to get Blackfang to trust it. Anyway guys, I hope this helps, and if you find this helpful in any way, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, or subscribe. I will be most appreciated. Thanks again for watching. See you guys later.